I've been to West Papua. I gave a report to DFAT and the Indonesian ambassador about the atrocities in 2015. And they're still happening. Now, Scott, I'm happy to have a chat to you anytime. You've got my number. Sales your office. Always happy to chat, like I am with Andrew G. Even Minister Payne, but she won't talk to me. She sent her thugs to her office to get rid of me. When I simply wanted to ask questions about a letter she sent to me about the cover-up of genocide in West Papua. We're not a fascist dictatorship, Scott. We have a right to ask questions of our elected representatives. And if they won't listen, we have to do other things. Like stand outside their homes with a loud hailer. Sorry I missed you last time, but I think you were out having early morning breakfast when I was here. I know you're here now, so that's okay, whether you were behind closed doors and can't hear me or not. It doesn't matter. I know you're here. Well, guess what? The Indonesian military are now attacking church people. That's right. Church people, Scott. Christians. They're killing them. Yeah, that's right. They're killing church leaders now. Religious leaders. In West Papua. You know, the country we're giving $1.5 billion in aid. That's right. $1.5 billion in foreign aid. They set up their own foreign aid account last year. They're giving it to the Pacific to make them look good. So we're giving it to them. They're passing the buck around to the Pacific Islanders to make them shut up about West Papua genocide. Don't worry, Scott. The world's finding out about it. The Catholic Church is going apeshit now. They're not very happy that one of their religious leaders are being murdered by the TNI. So while you're saying your prayers, say a few prayers for the West Papuans, please. They're being raped, tortured and murdered on a fairly daily basis. So I would appreciate to say a few prayers for them. Not too many people care about them today. You know, the ones who helped our allies in World War II against the Japanese. You know, the ones who invaded New Guinea and tried to invade Australia. Get a bit tired of the sore throat. That's alright. I'll be going shortly anyway.
Oh, no, you're alright. I'm just on my patrol. One of my co-workers dropped something, so...
Oh, okay. Well, if I see anything, I'll let you know.
It's glasses.
Oh, well, I haven't seen any, but...
I'm actually looking for something on my patrol as well. So.
Oh, that's okay.
There we go.
No problems. All the best.
You're all good.
Yep, thank you. You know, Scott, you get regular reports on the National Security Committee from Defence Intelligence, AFP, the Office of National Assessment. You know what's going on in West Papua. Like you did in East Timor, the Australian government knew that the Indonesians were slaughtering the East Timorese, covered it up. Both the Attorney General's office and the AFP refused to release the Balibo 5 legal brief, and we know why. It's because there's enough evidence to have Captain Jonas Youssef and his band of criminals indicted for war crime against Australian journalists in West Papua in East Timor. So we'll keep pursuing that matter, as well as others. So if you think the Afghan war crimes cover-up is bad, wait until the Australian people hear about the East Timorese, the Balibo 5 and the West Papuan cover-up with Indonesia. You know, if you actually speak to victims of atrocities, you get a bit of a picture, Scott. I suggest you get out of your nice home and have a talk to a few people from time to time. You know, the people are suffering. The people are suffering atrocities by the Indonesians, our best mates. Anyway, Scotty, thanks very much for your time. I understand that you've come back from Japan and you're probably a bit tired. So appreciate the time you've given me today, given the fact that you weren't available when I officially requested a meeting with you about the West Papuan refugees in Port Moresby. You're too busy. And of course, I'm still waiting on a response back from your ministers about the Balibo 5 murder investigation. I've got a copy of the Biak Island Massacre documents now. Scotty, they don't lie. From Defence. That's right. Defence did a report on the Biak Island Massacre. 6th of July 1998. I've got a copy now. You can't cover that one up either now. Every time you cover up war crimes in Indonesia, you're going to get caught out eventually. And if you don't know about the Rome statutes that the Australian Parliament and the Executive agreed to, I suggest you look it up. Commonwealth Criminal Code 1995, Division 268. War crimes, crimes against humanity, genocide. Have a nice quarantine, Prime Minister. Say a few prayers for the West Papuans. They've been raped, tortured and murdered by the Indonesian military and police, trained and funded by the Australian government. Have a nice day. Whether he heard it or not doesn't matter. There's a few people there at the lodge would have heard it. We can't cover it up anymore. Sick and tired of our government covering up war crimes. Sick of it. Almost finished. One more thing. Almost finished.
That's all okay.
Oh, one other thing, Prime Minister, I forgot to mention. If you can get your ministers to interfere in criminal investigations with the AFP under corrupt ministerial directives, then I suggest you drop the cases of the East Timor Bernard Collaery spy case and also the David McBride case. He was the whistleblower in the Department of Defence who actually did the right thing and raised the issue of war crimes in Afghanistan. So what did the AFP do? Not only did they not prosecute those who covered it up in defence, they prosecuted the whistleblower. I strongly suggest you reconsider those prosecutions. Strongly suggest. Because if you're going to start covering up people who cover up war crimes, then you're corrupt as any other corrupt government in the world, and we're going to take exception to that at the next election. I'm pretty happy about the next election coming up because I'll be outside Andrew G's office on a fairly regular basis. Have a nice day. Alright, I'm finished. Off to the Indonesian embassy now.
Oh, I think I met you once before. I used to work at Diplomatic Community.
Oh, okay.
I was at the Indonesians actually.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
I'm...
'cause, like, it was a couple of years ago. I
Yeah.
moved here 2 years ago.
oh, okay.
I did 3 years at the Indonesians or in that area.
Oh, right,
And,
yep,
and
yep.
I thought you were familiar. 'Cause
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Just to let you know, I'm recording too as we're
Oh, okay.
speaking.
That's okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to be putting this up on the internet. So.
Oh, okay. No
Yeah,
worries.
but that's all right. Oh, well, look, that's fine. But yeah, so they know that I'm officially starting at 8:30 at the Indonesians, and then I'll pop around to the AFP.
So
And
you've already pre-organised.
yeah.
AFP.
Yeah.
No worries.
This was one of these last-minute decisions based on the fact that I found out the Prime Minister was in quarantining.
Oh, okay. And one of these is yours.
Yeah, this one here.
Oh, okay. No worries. Well,
All
anyway,
right.
you have a good day.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, thanks very much. Bye-bye. Happy snap. I'll tell you what, this glare's bad. I don't like the glare. Oh.